Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if you're joining me, welcome. If you're joining me for the first time, a very special welcome, but also a very special welcome to everybody that does join me as I go along. So if you are on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe just down below here. Hit that bell and you'll get notified immediately. And if you're on Facebook, just let me know who you are when you do sign in. This is all part of a live. So if I am talking to various people as we go along, that's because that's all part of a live. And if you're watching on a replay, then what you can do is you can actually just scoot ahead and ignore all that parts as we go. So today is card sketch number 169. Oh my goodness. Hello, Barb. Happy Saturday is right. I have been on Zooms already this morning, and that's why, unfortunately, I couldn't be here right at my normal time at 10 o'clock. And that's because I was asked to speak at a team meeting. So you do those things for your fellow people, that's for sure. Awesome. Now, first of all, before I start, I don't know why I keep forgetting about this, but I did announce the winners, or the winners will be announced tomorrow. There's too many things going on in the Facebook groups today, and I don't want that missed. So I have the sketch and the mystery challenge winners. I've already drawn for them, and they'll be announced tomorrow. So I'm going to keep you in the lurch there. Hello, Judy, and hello, Charlene. All right, so card sketch number 169. Oh, you're on Facebook again. Oh, well, you should be able to be okay on there. Awesome. So let me just scoot on down to the desktop here. So look at this sketch. Oh, my goodness. You're going to see an awful lot of sketches with circles coming up. I will tell you about that, but just to let you know. All right. So new catalog, just a couple housekeeping things. New catalog is going live on September the 6th. If you live in Canada and you're not working with the demonstrator, I will give you a catalog. Just reach out to me and I will make sure that I get a catalog to you. Amazing catalog. I'm going to move it to the side because I don't want you to see anything on the inside. This is what we're going to be using today for my card sketch. We are using this Beary, what is it? Beary, oh my goodness. Now, see, I have to go back into that book. Beary Christmas, I think is what it's called. And it's such a cute suite, but we're going to try to make this not into a non-Christmas card. It'll be more like a winter card, that sort of stuff. This bundle comes with this punch, this bear punch. I kind of think this is going to go fast. So just to let you know, get everything as soon as you can and when you want it. But now I laugh, Laura, because you said, oh, use those deckled circles. I said, oh, no, I'm not going to use those. Oh, guess what? Oh, yes, I am. So these are the deckled circles. You get 14 of these, and they're huge. Like if you go up to the largest one, I have an idea what to do with this. Is just over 5 inches. Now, if you do not have these larger circles, have no worries. What you can do is you could actually go, and I've done this before, is I've traced out something from one of my dishes and then just fussy cut it to make it. But we have a deckled circle there, and see how the decals are going to really add an awful lot to this as well. So we have this circle, which is, that's not a 3 7/8 inch circle. Yes, that's a 3 7/8 inch circle. And then we have another circle that's here, and that one is 1 3/4. So you could use your punch, or I happen to use one of these dies here as well. And then there's also the 1 3/8 inch circle, which is this one here. And I like the fact that it's deckled, so it's rough. It's like you've torn it, that sort of stuff. So lots of fun with these things. I can see lots of this stuff happening in the near future with a lot of these. I'm going to put that off to the side. Now, the thing that really steals the show in this whole particular suite, I think, anyways, is the designer series paper. Now, if you're a part of my unboxing, you may have seen this. This paper is probably my favorite out of all of them. I love the parcels. And the prints, cute little critters here. And of course you would have to fussy cut those out. And then we've got, oh, look at this polar bear. If you're a scrapbooker, this is an amazing one. This would be really great if you were, say, on even an Alaska cruise where you did something on there as well. And then there's these ones here. Now, this punch only punches out certain ones of these bears. They only punch out the ones that are going this way. So I can see on this sheet, 1, 2, not very many. I think it could also punch out these ones with the sweaters as well. Yes, it looks that way. And then the back side of this stuff is here. So beautiful paper on the other side. Now, part of, I'm also doing catalog launch in September. I think it's on the 10th or the 11th. It's a Sunday. And I can tell you that this is one of the suites that we're using for one of the make and takes. So, Pam, I'm not sure what you're talking about. You said you're working on a make and take right now. I'm not sure what you mean by that. But in any event, this is part of the make and take. So if you are in Canada, do not have a demonstrator that you're working with, make sure that you do reach out, and I will make sure, well, we'll get you invited into the group, and then you can go to events and say you're going. All right, so let's bring that sketch back in. So this is the sketch that we're going to do today. Pretty simple sketch. We're going to use a couple more things from this suite as we go along. I have my paper and stuff cut here, so let's see how that works. All right, so I am going to use for the base of my particular card, I'm using Misty Moonlight. And when I go and I do a sketch, I always say regular card base. This is the finished card base. So that works out to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I've scored it at 4 1/4, and we're just going to fold that right into the mountain. And let's take our bone folder and do that right there. Now we have the second piece, which is my favorite size thing, is 3 3/4 by 5 inches. Now you see, I've kind of done this. I've used the embossing folder that's also in this suite, and it's a Snowflake Sky 3D embossing folder. Now I went with the colors. I always try to use colors that are in here. Like, to me, the Misty Moonlight, Balmy Blue, and Mossy Meadow go amazing. So I'm going to put this on here, and you know what? I can show you something else. I don't think I'm going to be using it. Is this sparkle ribbon? It's a velvet sparkle ribbon, and oh, it's so pretty. I don't think it's something that you would tie. Well, it's pretty flimsy that you could, or pliable that you could tie a bow with it, but we'll see what happens with that. Awesome. So yeah, I apologize for not getting those challenge winners out. Like I say, I think it goes out tomorrow about 11-ish. It'll be put onto my Stampers group, and it'll also be put onto my page as well. Now, this embossing folder has a lot of the snow heavier at the bottom and lighter up at the top. So I just went and put that on there. Whoops. Let's get that back on there. So just like that. And then what we're going to do is I've gone ahead and I've cut out this piece, 3 3/4 inch circle by 5 inches. And see how that's just going to go on there. And that's kind of just making my card. I don't have to do too much with this. But let's see what else we have. We have these other circles on there. So I did one in Misty Moonlight, and we're going to put that there. And then we have one here that also has the white there. Now, I don't want to, oh my goodness, I bet I can't even find that stamp I want. I know what stamp it's on. Oh, lucky me. I'm using the Layering Leaves, and I'm hoping that this hello you know what? It will just fit on here. So I'm just going to put this hello. Oh my goodness, that is a dirty block. And I'm going to put that on with Misty Moonlight. Hello, Marie, and hello, Felicia. Oh, you liked the picture of my mess? Well, you saw me sitting there from my my unboxing, and you probably heard it dropping on my floor. I had to show you the mess because honestly, you don't really see that there's that much stuff there until you actually see it, right? All right, so I'm just coming in here and I'm using, this is a photopolymer stamp set. So I'm just going to put this hello here. Remember, I don't want a Christmas. I want more of a winter one. Okay. Let's put that back up there. That's going to go, oh, you know what? That's not going to work. Because what I wanted to do was a sentiment across there. So I can turn this over. And I have another idea what I might do on this is I was thinking that it might be kind of fun to just put even a snowflake on there. Let's do that. Changing my mind as I go. Pretty good at doing that, aren't I? Hello, Jan. All right, so let's just put this here. I'm going to put this right about there because I want to put this sentiment across here. Now, with that sentiment, I'm not going to be able to do what I wanted to do. Wanted to put a sentiment across here. And this is almost too big. Let's see. Now, I wanted to make this a non-Christmas card. You know what? I'm going to probably have to turn this into a Christmas card. I'm going to come in with my charming sentiments. And let's see if I can come and... Let's see. I'm just trying to figure out different ones that I could use. There's another one here. Hope you know. Thinking of you today. Let's do that. Thinking of you today. And that's almost too big too. There's lots that we could use. It's just a matter of me figuring out which one I want to use. Oh, you know what? Let's see if there's anything in here. We could do these are just too big. All right, I'm going to come in and let's cut this down to a 1/2 inch. Say I always do this, seem to do this on the fly, so let's take this down to about a 1/2 inch. And then I can use that. Yeah, just fit. I can still do hello as a flag. Yes. But I want to do something across here. Well, there's a hello here. We could do something totally different. I'm just wondering. Let's see what I can do with this part here. I'm going to come in with this. And I thought maybe I could even do these X's and O's here. So let's try that. And of course, I'm going to use white embossing powder because I like to have that white on the dark. I love it, especially on black. It really makes me happy on black. Embossing makes me happy, period. right? Let's do this. And let's see how this is going to work. This one, at least, this could be for a child, right? Where you could just go. See how that's going to look. We'll see how that looks. And we'll do that with the white embossing. So what plans have you got for today? Oh my goodness, I tell you, I am working. I've got my first lot of make and takes, and I'm hoping, well, I shouldn't say, I've done my first lot of make and takes for the catalog launch. I've made what I usually make in the past, so I'm hoping that I will have enough. Nice make and takes. I think they're nice make and takes. So Judy said to use it as a flag. Well, I'm kind of using this too as a flag. This is one that carried over. But funny that the dies didn't carry over. Just to also remind you, if you live in Canada, it's a BOGO sale tomorrow, which is going to be kind of fun. We're doing a couple of demonstrations for it as well. Not many, but we're doing some. You know what? This is a little crooked, so I'm going to actually just straighten that out. Like that. And then what I can do on the inside is, okay, we're just going to do that across there. And then I can also do this flag on this side. So as this shows a longer sentiment on there, but that just sort of depicts a sentiment. So you could use anything. So we're going to put that on there like that. And you know what? I think because I can, and this sort of is needing something, I'm going to come in with this ribbon, and I think I can do a flag underneath the ribbon. We'll see how that works. So let's start putting this together. And then on the inside, that's where I could actually do the hello on the inside. So I'm going to come in. Let's put this all together to begin with. Now, that's kind of cute paper too, isn't it? Very cute paper, this. And the memories and more cards are a lot of fun too. But look at this. Look at these blue trees. So fun. So we're going to put that up there. I'm going to attach this onto this one here. I'm going to pop up. I'm going to use that hello. I'm going to pop up this part here. Wow, 188 pounds of peaches. One of my favorite fruit, that's for sure. We live in peach country too, so. All right, this is just going to pop up here. Kind of like, whoops, I said I was going to do something with this. So I was thinking to myself, I can go like this, and let's put this on here. And we're just going to and I'm going to use some tear and tape on there as well. I would use some tear and tape. Don't know where my tear and tape went to. Another scavenger hunt. I can get so much stuff on this part of my table. Just grab some and put some here. We're going to try to use as much stuff as we can. So I'm just going to reinforce this down with the tear and tape. Oops, I want this to show the sparkly side on both sides. And that is there. There we go. This is, you know what? I'm going to go really easy on this. I'm just going to take this like this. And then we're going to also just put this part down here like this. There we go. It's coming. I should have put the ribbon on before I put on the dimensionals, that's for sure. All right, we'll just get rid of that one. And all right. So yeah, it's BOGO Day tomorrow, which is a lot of fun. That coming that way. You know, by putting that silly snowflake on there, that's kind of really mucked that part up. And then this can go on with dimensionals as well. Oh, there you go. Felicia just says cut it apart. I didn't even see that. So I should pay more attention to my to the comments on here. All right, so let's just put that there. We're going to trim this part off. So we're going to just, and it's not really that a lot on there, but it's kind of just on there. And then what I want to do is I want to put on the inside, we're just going to put this like this. And I'm going to come back in with that hello stamp. We're just going to go like this. And I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to turn around and I have, that's going to go on the inside like this. And we have this punch. So I'm just going to come in and I'm going to do a Misty Moonlight Bear. And see, we can kind of tie that in together. You know what? One of my favorite things to do with the with peaches is drying them in my dehydrator. Another really good fruit dehydrated is also strawberries. Okay, so give them kisses, say hello. Let's put it on the inside. And the only reason I'm doing this is because to me, making a Christmas card so soon is a little bit, well, I've been making Christmas cards all the way along here, but I wanted to show you that we can do this, use this as a hello. Another thing that we could have done was I could have taken this bear and I could have white embossed with the hello there. Now, still looks fairly plain, but how can we keep this plain when we have these kinds of embellishments? Now, these gems, these are sparkled sequins, adhesive back glitter sequins. Then, look at that. So we're going to use these. And they have the small ones and the bigger ones. And somebody was saying that they were having a problem yesterday using the bigger ones. To me, I think, I don't know, I'm just going. So let's put these on there. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And I don't know if this to me is not quite the right color blue. I'm going to just go in and let's put another white one there. So that's going to just sparkle our card up a little bit. I'm wondering, let me see what that blue, to me, that's a different type of a blue, but it goes good. Oh, look at me. I'm changing my mind again. God, I'm good at doing that. Let's see how that works. Oh, that looks nice on the balmy blue. So I'm going to change those out. All right. And I can use one of these, and I'll put this here. Let's take that one off. And I'm thinking to myself, there we go. But really, really nice embellishments. I think they've they really did a great job with this. Now, other things that you could possibly do with this, I'm thinking of it now as I'm looking at it. I could maybe do some other fussy cutting on here, and I'll just quickly show you what I mean by that. Is that I could have come in and say if I had, I could put one of these polar bears. I could, pop up one of the fussy cut and pop up one of the polar bears on there. That would look kind of cute as well. But I think I'll leave it the way that it is and leave it as a winter card. The paper is absolutely gorgeous. Yes. All right, you guys. So there's the card sketch. Don't forget to put your name in or do a card using this. If you don't have a circle like this, you could maybe even do that as a square if you wanted to. Or you could take like a bowl, trace off a bowl or something like that. This just gives you a rough idea of what the sizes are, but it just shows you that you can actually just highlight this paper and make it so that it's just a card that you can send. My grandkids would love that. In any event. Okay, so don't forget, if you like that, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate that when you do that. You have a lot of winter birthdays, so yeah, you could have done happy birthday across there. That would be great. You know what? I have a lot of winter birthdays too. Um, anyways, so if you don't have a demonstrator and you live in Canada, I'd love to be your demonstrator. Don't forget about the BOGO sale. It starts tomorrow at 7 o'clock. We're not allowing any comments on there until 7 o'clock tomorrow. And then Monday, I'll be back at 11 o'clock on Monday morning Pacific time, where I will show you either a 3D project or I will show, I'm thinking of something. Anyways, a 3D project or a fancy fold card. And then, yeah, and like I said, it'll be announced tomorrow on there. Oh, sip and stamp tonight too as well. Awesome, you guys. Have a great day. Remember to create because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.